Manchester United are qualified to the fourth round of the FA Cup, defending champions of the FA Cup, and Arsenal. Arsenal. You have won all. Under Mikel Arteta, one trophy, and you go yet again trophyless. But of course, we're going to talk about Manchester United's performance against Arsenal. And welcome back to MUFC Realist TV. This is Mick Ruby, and I apologize that I cannot do a live reaction show. I'm obviously traveling. I cannot do this live, but I can do a recording to share my genuine thoughts and feelings regarding this team. We saw after the Liverpool game in Anfield, Ruben Amorim was angry. He was asking questions. Can these players do this week in and week out? Manchester United came to Emirates Stadium a little bit sunken in terms of the overcrowding Arsenal assholes crowd. And you know what? We had a game plan, and it was pretty much to sit back, absorb the pressure, play compact shape, and let them dominate the ball. We did survive in the first half, and I thought we defensively looked very solid in that shape. Of course, in my opinion, we looked a little bit frail in the attacking formation in the first half, but who cares? You know, we saw the start of Garnacho playing on the right side, but we came in the second half. I thought the first half was a dead rubber game, but at the end of the day, we got to talk about this referee. He was finger trigger happy in the second half, gave away yellow cards left, right, center, like he was giving that, he was given that deck of cards by his wife in the, Christmas, and he had to use it. But, the send-off Diego Dalot in 61 minutes, you can argue to the point, was that a second yellow? Yes, in my opinion, it was. It was a silly challenge from Diego Dalot, and that kind of sent us down, further down the spine. How do we defend? 61 minutes, 1-1, right? 61 minutes, they score 1-1. Afterwards by Gabriel. After, Diego Dalot gets sent off, 2 minutes later, Gabriel scores. And that was a deflection from no other than De Ligt. So there was nothing we can do. But I want to praise this team. I want to say that mentality shined through almost in two halves, if you sort of add on the extra time and the penalties and everything. What a performance if you are neutral, right? People say that you win in games through defending as well. I mean, today the team showed resolution. They showed a fighting spirit. They showed that black arts of defending. We got to talk about Ugarte. What a dog. We got to talk about De Ligt. What a dog. What a defender. Martinez were everywhere. Bruno Fernandes, captain performance, rolled up his sleeves and demanding, pointing to everywhere where people should run. At the end of the day, we went for 5 in the back just to defend. And you know how hard it is to defend. From 61 minutes and onwards, Man United look dangerous. Of course, there was the penalty. There came a penalty, and we thought on 100% on Harry Maguire, and he was furious. You look back and you think, how the hell was that a penalty? Harry Maguire didn't even touch it. The dispute, there was some scruffles, there were shovels, but Man United was so aggressive in this game, defending like champions, defending like Italian champions in the dark art of defending. And you know what? Sometimes you need to sit back and just defend and park the bus, and hopefully you can hit on the break. There was moments where Man United could actually level up. There was moments where even Xerxes came in the second half and almost could square it in. Right? There was moments where it was, this game was so interesting. There's so much to take from. But one thing what we can take away from is the mentality was answered. Manchester United was knocking on the door, answering the questions. Arteta looked at his players. He threw in who did he throw in? Well, hang on a second. We got to talk about Raheem Sterling. Looked like he was prime back to himself. But you know what? We did great. Even Tyrell Malacia came in there and did a great job on him, right? They throw in Trossard, they throw in Thomas Partey. They didn't have the answer. And we were so resolute in defending the set pieces and corners, arguably practice in training. Guys, I am so stoked. I mean, I am so proud of this performance. And boys, there was never a doubt in my mind after this performance that we are now going to a trajectory with a difficult 2-2 draw against Anfield, and this to go away and be 10 men down and win it on penalties. My God, what a performance, guys. We got to talk about the defense. De Ligt, marvelous. Harry Maguire's amazing. Martinez, amazing. Mazarawi, amazing. I mean, this was the pinnacle, the defense, and Ugarte in the midfield. Kobe Mainoo was a little bit so. 100%. We were more focusing on defending and hitting on the break. And the game plan worked, people. The game plan worked. We're coming into extra time. They huffing and puffing. We are surviving. First 15 minutes, we survive. Second, we survive. And we go into penalty shootouts. Who steps out to take the first penalty? You know, it's so hard. You're mentally tired. You've been defending. Captain Bruno steps out, cool and composed, does a hip and a scop and buries it. Fools David Raya. Second penalty. What happens? Altar bloody Bayindir. Okay? Altar Bayindir saves Kai Havertz, who had a stinker. How many open sitters did actually Kai Havertz miss? And you can sort of feel it when Kai Havertz stepped up to the penalty spot that he was looking a little bit shaky. But it wasn't a bad pen. I mean, Altar Bayindir did a full stretch to the right corner and stopped. That was a good bloody save, in my opinion. And the rest is history. Cool and composed penalties. Man United didn't boom one single penalty. The final kick of the game was Xerxes, and he deserves it. Xerxes was good today. Everyone was good today. Mentality shined through, and Man United are through to the 5th round, defending the titles. Guys, I am super flabbergasted at the end of the day. It's just going to be a short reaction for me. My man of the match has to go simply to Altar Bayindir. Of course, his distribution wasn't that good, but he saves, the shot stopping, the reflexes, the way he's celebrating. I am flabbergasted. But if you're an Arsenal fan, you must be fuming, looking at Arteta. You're a joke. You haven't won fuck all, to be honest. Do you take the cup seriously? But it looks like Arteta did. You know, he started to throw in his best players. Declan Rice came in. You know, Thomas Partey. But there was no party at the end of the day. So Man United, you deserve it. Because referee tried to con us. Of course, the send-off of Dalot. Yeah, second yellow. There was a red. But the penalty on Harry Maguire and the save from Altar Bayindir on Martin Ødegaard. The stars, the footballing gods are there, and I believe we can fly. People, let me know in your comments. I'm sorry I cannot do a live reaction. I'm traveling at the moment. But who do you think was the man of the match? Is it Altar Bayindir? Is it Ugarte? What do you think about the game in general? Guys, I'm sorry about this, but I am proud to be a Man United fan. We are through to the next round, and we knocked out Arsenal. Sweet revenge. Glory, glory, Man United. Speak to you in the next one. Bye for now. Cheers. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc RealistTV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.